All right, so our equations today are in standard form. AX plus BY equals C. But we can convert them by solving for Y. So we want to make them look like this. Y equals MX plus B. And the reason we want to convert them is because the M equals the slope. The B equals the y-intercept. All right, so just copy that down on the side. There's two steps we do in order to do this. All right, our first step, we like to kick over the x. So we're going to put kick x right here. And this is going to be an opposite number. Opposite. The next step that we do is going to be to divide. We're going to divide the y number. This is not opposite, just put divide. So for example, let's go to number 6 on our handout. So the x number is the 3. This is a positive 3. We're going to kick it over to this side, so draw your little arrow, and it becomes negative 3x, because this is the opposite. That's a positive, the opposite is a negative 3x. So the negative 2y, all right, that's next. But right here we have a 14, and it's a negative 14, so put minus 14. So we're done with the kick, all right? Next, I'm going to divide the y. So I'm going to get my other color. I'm going to go ahead and put a fraction bar under these numbers, and whatever number I have here, this is a negative 2, goes on the bottom here. Do not change it opposite. Okay, so now I'm left with y equals, because that 2 is now on the bottom here, so we moved it around. I'm going to type this into my Desmos, and I'm going to type this into my Desmos to see what my final answer is going to be. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so now make sure you're in the Desmos green. All right, we're going to go ahead and put these fractions. So this is the fraction button. All right, that's the one that has the little question mark on it with a slash. So I'm only going to put the negative 3 and the negative 2 in here. So negative 3 on the top, negative 2. So you notice how it gives you a positive 1.5, and I want to convert it using this button right here. So this is just going to be positive 3 over 2 for that answer. And then for this answer, I'm going to go ahead, just going to put another fraction. Negative 14 on top, and then the 2 is also a negative, so it's negative 2 on the bottom, and I get a positive 7. So this is going to be my slope-intercept form. Y equals positive 3 divided by 2x plus 7. Okay. Now, whenever we're missing some numbers, all right, for example, look at number 4. This is going to be a positive 1x. So this positive 1x turns into the opposite of a positive 1, so negative 1x. This 8 is going to be a negative 8. And then the y number has a negative, but there's no number there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 1. So when I divide, I'm going to put a negative 1 on the bottom, because this is a negative. Then I'm going to type this into Desmos so I can get my final answer. So let the Desmos do the fractions for you. So I'm going to have, type your fraction first. You always want to put your fraction first. Negative 1 over negative 1. It's positive 1. And then next, we're going to have fraction negative 8 divided by negative 1. And that's going to be positive 8. So final answer, y equals positive 1x, and then this is going to be a positive 8. Okay, so just finish the rest of the handout, and that'll be all.